So the biggest challenge in local SEO is that, so we all know that the proximity is the major factor in local SEO ranking. So if you want to rank your profile outside the main city where your business is registered, it's going to be hard. In that case, if you want to expand the proximity, there are some certain ways you can do that, and actually they are actually work. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about how you can do the local SEO for franchise business who has more branches in a same city. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe the channel, like the video, and let's go to this. Businesses for water damage restoration in Houston city, they all are operating in the whole state. So if I walk you through each of them, you will get a clear picture that how you can optimize multi location businesses to get the most visibility. So ServPro, they are operating in the entire nation, and if I walk you through, you can see I currently, as you can see on my screen, I currently opened the Houston location page. So on this page, you can see here all of their business listings they have in the Houston area. They listed on the page, and they optimize this page for Houston because like they are, this page is this page they created basically for the water damage restoration which be operating in the Houston city. Houston, like basically for the Houston centroid. On this page you can see here all the services mentioned they are serving in the Houston city. Then on the bottom page, if you look at any of them, all the services they are serving in the Houston city, you can see here. Same is for the Dry Force Corporation. They mentioned the map listing, the services, and all of these services they are serving in the Houston city. They are doing the same thing. United Water Restoration Group, Houston, the area which they are serving the services. And if you look at their H1, H2s, they clearly mentioned the city where they are serving, all the locations, all the services, and then restoration services they offer. So after look at all of these competitors, I make a list for you which can help you to dominate the multi-location businesses. So I divided this video. So basically I divided this video in 5 segments. You need to carefully focus on all of these 5 segments. First one is, if you have more than one location in a same city or same area, your business name should be different. As I show you here, you can see here all of the business name are different. So you can see here ServPro of Downtown, ServPro of Houston Heights, ServPro of Houston Central South, ServPro of Downtown Houston Center North and Central East. So as we can see here, all of the business names of each business they are operating in the Houston city is completely different. The phone number linked with each of your GBP profile should be identical, should be different, should be unique. The address, you cannot go and create multiple listings for same address. If you do that, if you are lucky, your listing can be approved, but like after some time all of your listing can be suspended. So don't try to play any games with Google. And the last one is your linking website URL. You can use the same domain for hundreds of listings, but your linking URL should be unique. Let's say if I show you here, so let's say for Houston listing we have this page. Just look at the URL carefully. We have this URL for the Houston city. If I go and check this listing, you can see the name here. The name is changed now. So that's how you can use you can create multiple pages, multiple area pages for different listings. So if you're done with these things, that means the chances of suspension of your profile is like literally zero. Now we go to the next section. Website is section. How you can organize your website content that can help you to rank in multiple cities. Also, it doesn't lead you to the keyword cannibalization issue. Homepage should be optimized for brand. If you are a franchise business, you should optimize your homepage. So if I take you to the homepage of this listing, you cannot see any location here. Their homepage is optimized for the brand basically. So or you can see on all of these franchise websites, they always optimize their homepage only for the brand because you have more than one listings in the same city. So if you optimize for a particular area, that might, so if you optimize the homepage for any specific city, that reduce the chances of ranking your location pages also, because homepage has the most authority of any other pages on the website. The next one is, each location will have its own unique content. So if I take you to the locations part, this page they have optimized for basically Houston. So you can see here all of this content on this page is hyper focused and solely optimized for the main city they are optimizing. So you can see here all the content they have on this page talks about the city they are operating. Can see if I take you to the next example, this page which is linked with their whole Houston listing, it's only optimized for the content which is written on this page, entirely optimized for this listing, for this location. So I have seen many I have seen many big players in the market. They have hundreds of location pages on their website, and they just replace the city name. And apart from the city name, the entire content is literally duplicate content on each page. Doesn't make any sense, and this is not the best way to create localized content for the website. If you are only creating pages and you are just replacing the URLs and just replacing the city name, your pages are not going to rank in that particular cities. The next thing, the next thing is, when we talk about the link building processes, you need to create links for your brand page as well as the service pages. So just consider your location page as a main page for your listing. So if you have 10 listings, your home page is always be the first page where you need to build the backlinks. But for your own listings, the page is linked with your website is the home page for yourself. So you need to always take care of that page also. You need to send the links to that page also, so that that page can also rank in the SERP. If we talk about the content creation part, the location pages, how we can do that, these two are the major players in this game. When you are creating content, you need to create content for these two specific things. First thing is location specific content, and the next one is customer specific content. If I show you one of my client, all of this data we captured. So all of this data we got for this client. Basically, we are the reason why we have all of this data here, we are creating content for location specific pages, and we also creating content for customers also. So we did a research. You also need to do the research for your specific area. Now let's say we are doing research for Quorum city. So all of these are the dream customers for my business. So in that area, in that particular city, these all are the major customers who might need services from my clients. So I need to optimize content for customers as well as the city. So the next section is location pages. So already I have created some dedicated videos for location pages, but the role of location pages in franchise business is way more compared to the single location businesses. So you need to talk about all the neighborhoods. You need to talk about the landmarks where you are serving and where the most people they are hang out, so that you can capture most of the leads, and you can get more data so that you can utilize the data further, for advertising and all the other purposes, and then keep adding the additional data on each location pages. That's how we can boost the relevancy of all the location pages, and the chances are very high if you optimized your location pages with localized content. The chances are very high we can get the best rankings on the SERP also. So our goal not here is to just rank the GBP profile, capture the leads from the website also. So we basically cannot control how people can want to connect with us. So some people, they directly want to book a call with us directly they can call us from the Google Maps. Some people, they don't want to talk us right now. They want to know more about the quotation. They want to know about services, right? They want us to go and visit their home. So they just want to fill the form. So we need to provide all the facilities. That's why all location pages should be ranked on the SERP in that particular area. And we all know that GDP has some certain limitations, but you can rank your website in entire state or in entire nation. Next, go to the next and final section of this video, link building. So basically, we need to focus on the hyper local, hyper focused links. Let's say if you are serving for water damage restorations and you are getting links from the different businesses, different media outlets, news channels. So these links are good links, but rather than getting the big influencer links to my website, I keep focusing on to identify the best links for my niche and best links coming from the local areas where I want to rank. So I prefer to go with city specific citations. So if I operating in in the Houston city, I prefer to acquire some links or some media channels, some communities, some clubs they are operating in the Houston city. The second thing is niche specific citations. I prefer to get some links which are sole purpose. I prefer to get niche links which are dedicated to for my niche. And the last one, all of these should be separate for each locations. So on my website, if I have 20 pages and each page is linked with a specific GBP profile, I need to create links for each page, and all the citations which we are building should have their identical information. So their name should be different, their address should be different, the phone number which I am using, that should also be different. So this is how in these 5 chapters we discuss we can boost the rankings for like franchise business or multi-location businesses. If you have any questions regarding to that, just drop a comment. I don't want to make this video 40, 50 or 1 hour. I can do that, but my purpose here is to just give you the basic informations that can help you to understand that most people, they are doing the same mistakes. They are just messing up with the basic information. If you really like the video, subscribe the channel, like the video, and stay tuned for the local SEO videos. See you in the next video. Bye bye.